Your final stand. You gotta slow down, sir. He's gonna go crazy. Wait a minute, he... Oh. He's gonna say he grabbed the cup by the... just the cup itself. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. Huh. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. That is weird. I don't know if that's like... looks like those things that the X-Wing fighters use. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. Ooh. A monitor. Yup. Welcome to the 1990s, bro. The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HD TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts in good old black and white. None of this color nonsense. Okay. Okay, he was. There wasn't a lot here, so I'm gonna press all of these, I think. The victim was wearing an HMD. Yeah, what does it matter? You're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that makes sense. Because he was over there. Yep. Okay. He kept fiddling with it all the time. Which, there's nothing really important about that. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? He was getting on my nerves! Rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss dying from one sip of Javachino. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat! Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked. He was nervous about something. Probably the stuff that he wrote down on the paper was being... I don't know. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. Mm-hmm. You're one of those people, aren't you? One of those people who uses his left hand to get things out of his right pocket. Or fastens his left cuff with his right hand. Actually, yeah. And when the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the only one who deliberately looks left. What are you getting at? Obviously he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. What do you think? Well, that was a tremendous build-up to... Okay. So he insists it was the left hand. Alright. Maybe... I don't know, dude. This is a dead end, it seems like. Me too. But even so, something's not quite right. Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks! But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? Huh. So, like, when did he scratch the lottery ticket, then? Because apparently he reacted to winning right there in the restaurant, so at some point he had to have scratched it, but you say that all he did was all that stuff. Seems like the lottery ticket is my best shot right now. Ba-da-ba-da. Check this again. So you were over there, you would have seen. Okay. Nothing wrong there. I don't think. I think it's the lottery ticket, actually. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Nope. I think I pressed the wrong statement, actually. Yeah, fine, that's okay. That wasn't the smartest idea, anyway. So far, this one's been pretty easy, but this one... Wait, let me see. Wait, at what point does he say the thing about the left ear? Because didn't his eardrum get smashed? Or, like, ruptured or something? I don't know if that means, like, that he couldn't hear out of that ear, but that seems like... Like, regardless of whether he could or not, it seems like he wouldn't use that ear for his earpiece. But what if it was an earpiece that was only designed to go in the left ear? Well, most earpieces have one for each ear, though, don't they? You wouldn't have one that was just for one. I don't know, but it seems like... What does the prescription say? From the doctor before going to Tribune. The bag is empty. Doesn't say anything. But we know what it was, because we established that earlier. Yeah, let's try it. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Oh, dude, I know what it is! Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. That's the problem. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Okay, so you can't hear when your eardrum... I should have known that. So there's so many things that can happen to your ears. Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in the left ear. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pie. Pigeon! Pretty pigeon! Well, here we go. Yep. He only saw the waitress from Oh my god, these burps, man! Seriously. It's gonna be the most messed up commentary there for the last 15 seconds. Figure out how to edit those out. Arg! A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. What about half and half? What do you think about that? This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you being racist? Because you sure sound like it right now. This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. Well, shoot. Impossible! The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! Be careful there, dude. That doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory was credible. And the results are clear. Clear as Crystal Pepsi. After being barfed up by the LA Beast. Or that. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fart! Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. And even if you could, they'd just get caught in my beard anyway. Okay. More investigation! Yay! That was actually kind of fast. What? What do you want? I didn't... Well, who's even gonna know? You don't have a job or any kind of a social life, obviously. So who cares? Who's gonna care? Oh yeah, what's that? There's more. To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Well... Man. One final showdown. Dude, your 15 minutes are up. It's more like 45 minutes by now. And he's already had his 17th cup, so we can't do this. Oh, man. Don't yawn now, please, boy. Please don't yawn. You want to hear that tape? You don't want to hear that tape? I know, I can't either, Maya. Infinite ammo, and just good one. Good. The final showdown. What is he going to talk about? First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. The vase? Okay. You didn't turn shit upside down. Except for... your pants. Maybe. Speaking of which, yesterday I went to put on my pants to go to the movies, and I accidentally put the butt side on front. So I looked down and I was like, why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big? I couldn't believe it. I've never done that before in my life, until last night. And I can't believe I did it. I did it. Okay, you didn't even... Well, you did say something there, but... Yeah, so what, probably. And yeah, that's what I was thinking too, dude. Alright. You're a bird brain! That's why that's all you can think of. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination. Please! Get us out of this! Alright, then. Okay. Just out of sheer morbid curiosity, we're gonna press all these. The court generally prefers if the witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo. I'm warning you. I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle. And what... How do you win, exactly? Huh. Okay, we know that. Sort of. Uh-huh. You were just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, The suspense? Isn't it enough? Should I work the audience a bit more? No, please continue. That's fine. This is not your show, dude. You're just a... You know what you are? What is that? A heckler. That's what you are. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. The vase. This is the first we've heard of any vase. Although I'm not... You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was one there, but... Oh, jeez. He's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them, too. And there's also tablecloth, so... Huh. The vase was standing up in that picture. You heard it break! Okay, and the tablecloth got soaked. I don't know why you're calling it a strip, but... Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well! Ugh, you were so full of it, dude. It was cold! I clearly remember it splashing me. Could the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room? It could, I think. Turn things upside down, Alright, what is this? Is this like your victory pose? You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking? The vase turned upside down, and my testimony's turning this case upside down. It's a joke! I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed. You're not impressed. Oh, thank you! I was gonna say. Gato hasn't raised any objections for a while now. So, you young show-off, with that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. Yeah, really. He's not looking at you because you're not wearing the waitress uniform anymore. Yeah, I guess so. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. Young boy slumped over the table. We know. While the clumsy idiot upset the vase, he knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth was completely soaked. It's gotta be this here. But which picture? Because I know we have... Let's see. See there? The vase is still standing up, you mother... You gotta be kidding me, man. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. Look at this graph! So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad? Okay, take it easy on him. That was easy. Ow! Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. What is it now? I just remembered something. You do it to yourself, you do. You and no one else. Oh? So you broke the vase. Okay. Well. Your groin. Are you sure about that? Because, you know... Wow. Everybody here is just... Yeah. There's nothing more. We're done here, I guess, aren't we? Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Oh, I'd like to ask you a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself. Ah, wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got more to say! Oh my god. Send him away, Judge. Get that idiot out of the chair. Oh. It's so nice and quiet in here now. Yes, we have. No. Well, at least we got rid of one of the witnesses, sort of. Mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand. And the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate. Absolutely. God, I was like, fuck me, I'm going home. That's what I'm doing. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from, strike his testimony from the record. Oh. Okay. Sure. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. God, I was really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Gatto's. Yes, Your Honor. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna have to end up borrowing one from his copy or something? I don't know. I'm sorry. This isn't a piece of testimony. More like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. Can I look at that? Wow, to be continued. How long have I been recording? Only an hour and 39 minutes. I guess I did kind of get through that pretty fast, though. Since I wasn't pressing every single statement. You know, some of those I did. For the most part, I did, but there were a couple of them I skipped around. I'm actually going to go use the bathroom and get back to this in a little bit. So I will see you guys when I see you. Take care, y'all. And I love you.